Into how many parts the government budget is divided? The government budget is divided into two parts. The first part is revenue budget and the second part is capital budget. What exactly is revenue budget and capital budget we'll be discussing in other videos in detail, their parts. In this video, we just discuss the two parts very briefly. So there are two parts of the government budget, revenue budget and the capital budget. What exactly is revenue budget? Revenue budget consists of two parts again, revenue receipts and revenue expenditure. Same way, capital budget has two parts, capital receipts and capital expenditure. What is revenue budget? To define, revenue budget defines or explains how the revenue expenditure in the government budget is met through the revenue receipts, revenue expenditure. And what exactly is capital? We'll be discussing later what are revenue receipts and what are revenue expenditure in detail with examples. And what is capital budget? Capital budget has also two parts, capital receipts and capital expenditure. What is capital receipt? What is capital expenditure? We'll explain it later. Now, what is capital budget? Capital budget has two parts, capital receipts and capital expenditure. Capital budget explains how the capital expenditure is met through the capital receipts. So to sum it up again, budget has, or the government budget has two parts. One is a revenue budget, one is the capital budget. Revenue budget has two components, revenue receipts and revenue expenditure. Capital budget has two components, capital receipts and capital expenditure. The revenue budget explains or states how the revenue expenditure is met with the revenue receipts. Capital budget also has two parts, capital receipts and capital expenditure. Capital budget shows how the capital expenditure is met with the capital receipts. So to conclude, there are two components of a government budget, revenue budget and capital budget. The revenue budget has two parts, revenue receipts and revenue expenditure. Capital budget has also two parts, capital receipts and capital expenditure. Watch other videos in detail. Thank you.